You know, Dad, another thing. You know, if this all works out, this will be another home from home for you, you know, when you've left.
Yeah, I had thought that.
Yeah. So, you know, if you're feeling homesick, you just pop round here for a brew and, you know, that way, you know, it'll make leaving easy.
A good way to do it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And, you know, if I pass it on to Simon when I'm older, that means it stays a Barlow house well into this century.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if Tracy buys it, then Amy could do the same thing. Good thinking.
Only me.
Oh, hi. Hi, yeah. Peter was just saying, whichever of you buys the house, it'll be a home from home for me when I'm going to lose him.
Oh, well, I don't think there's any question who's going to be buying it.
Well, at least we agree on one thing, then.
Totally. So if you don't mind, I'm going to do some measuring up.
Measure away.
Sorry, aren't you a bit previous?
No, it's called sensible planning.
Dad's not decided who he's selling to yet, has
I got him first.
he? And I live here.
Yeah, only because you can't afford to live anywhere else. I mean, God knows how you'd afford a mortgage.
Looks like, Ed, it's how long it's taking. You're doing a fantastic job, mate, but could you just maybe go a little bit quicker? Yeah. Yeah, anyway, I've got to go. I'll speak to you later, yeah? And, one for yourself?
No, thanks.
Then keep the change out of that, then.
I'll put it in the charity tin.
I hope this means you've seen sense.
You was talking about my son this morning.
So?
So, you're the father yourself. Would you really see me go to prison and see him abandoned?
I had all this with your girlfriend a couple of hours ago.
Yeah, but would you?
You and her caused me a lot of damage, then lied to the police about it.
I can pay for the damage.
You'll pay for more than that. I'll make sure of it. Now, are you going to sign this contract? Or am I going to show the law that footage?
I've still got a talk to turn on. I've told you. He owns 30%.
It's no problem. But I meant what I said about tying this up by the end of the day.
Oh, she was measuring up like she owned the place. Tell you what, I've never seen her so cocky, and that is saying something.
And your dad knows you're interested.
Well, yeah, but you don't want to get caught in the crossfire, does he? And, I mean, don't blame him, I suppose.
Has Tracy and Steve got finance?
Well, she says they have, but how much of that's bluff?
Well, they do have a flat to
I
sell.
know, I know.
Whereas we...
Yeah, we can afford a mortgage.
And a deposit?
Well, I'd help if I could, but...
No, honestly, Johnny. Thanks all the same. Thank you, though. I couldn't take it off him, even if he did have it.
But you do want the house, don't you?
I just think if we're going to saddle ourselves with a mortgage, it ought to be for somewhere that we both have fallen in love with, you know? I'm sorry, number 1 Coronation Street really doesn't do it for me.
Yeah, you're right. I'm being too sentimental about the place, I know that. I'll go and tell Dad we're pulling out, it's okay. You still here?
No, been at work all morning. Just came back to finish up.
Making a coffee. Can I do you one?
No, you're all right, thanks, Dad.
So, tell me, Peter, what are you going to do when me and Steve move in here? Are you going to move in Roy's with Carla? 2 nutters and an alky under one roof like peas in a pod?
Tracy, please.
You can never leave it, can you?
Are you sure you can handle the stress of trying to buy a property? I mean, I don't want you taking to the bottle again, or Carla cracking up and wandering the streets in her bare feet.
At least we've never killed anyone.
Oh, no. Those naughty factory roofs have got a mind of their own, haven't they?
Look, either stop this or leave, both of you.
Dad, can't you see she's manipulating you?
Oh, come on, Dad. He only wants it 'cause I do.
Well, at least I'm not trying to rip him off, am I?
Oh, says the man that let Claudia pay for his rehab.
She offered.
You jumped at the chance.
I said stop.
Fine. Me and Steve are having this house, and you've just got to get used to it.
Not in a million years.
The only reason you want this place anyway is because the fumes from the pub next door would keep you off the booze.
Well, that don't make any sense.
Whatever.
What are you trying to
Whatever.
say?
You know what? You were never the fastest donkey in the derby, were you?
Look, we need this house more than you do, right? You've already got a flat.
Yeah, well, we need a house because there's more of us.
Well, Oliver's only little.
Oliver too.
Why, who are you talking about?
Not Oliver.
No, you weren't. You were talking about the cat and dog, weren't you?
Well, they need a place to live and all, you know.
Unbelievable. Did you hear that? She cares more about the animals than she does about Steve's flesh and blood. That is unbelievable.
Yeah, well, just leave me out of this.
Peter, what do you want a house for anyway? I mean, you're nearly at retirement age. Why don't you just go with Dad to Shady Pastures or whatever it's called?
Tracy, please.
And then when Matron brings you a nice cup of tea at that retirement village, you better hope I haven't sprinkled a little something into
Look,
it.
just stop it, will you, both of you?
Everything okay? Anything I can do?
Well, don't let you know of a way of me selling this house to one of these two without either of them uttering another word.
Actually, I might have just the thing.
Can you divorce your stepsister?
Tracy's being her usual delightful self, is she?
You should have heard the tactics she was using. Unbelievable. Actually, no, tactics. That's just too nice a word. They were just insults.
She fights dirty, all right. Listen, good job we're through in the town. What did Ken say?
Yeah, right, about that.
You did tell him we pulled out, didn't you?
It's just that Adam suggested sealed bids, right? I said yes. I just don't want to see Tracy ripping me dad off, that's all.
So the exact opposite of what we'd agreed, then.
I'm sure he said digital billboards.
Digital billboards. Billboards. Look, his company makes them big digital advertising hoardings.
Oh, well, me talking to him about Grandel for 10 minutes must have really confused him.
Sure he gets it all the time.
2 orange juices, please, love.
Hello.
There, mate.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey, did you hear back from the course?
Yeah, can we go back to the flat?
Said no, didn't they? Never mind. There's plenty of other courses.
Daniel,
What?
take it easy.
What do you mean?
Well, what if Beth was at walk-in? That's what I mean.
Well, what if she was?
Well, it's a pretty public place, right? That's all I'm saying. Thanks, love.
Bethany, my girlfriend has had some bad news. Are you telling me that I can't put my arm around her in public because of what the neighbours might think? I don't believe this. Come on, Bethany, we're going.
I just want this out the way so you lot aren't still arguing at my wedding.
It's an arms race.
Yeah, well, if Tracy wants the house more and she can outbid you, she will. That's why I think sealed bids are best for Grandad. Tracy won't know what you're offering, so she'll only go as high as she can.
There you go, mate. So, come on, then. What shall we offer?
You still want to do this?
I just don't want to see Tracy ripping me dad off, that's all, you know, for less than the going rate, you know.
A going rate we can't afford.
Well, unless we could find out how much Tracy's prepared to pay, yeah.
Peter, leave me out of this. I've got caterers to organise, suits to pick up.
Let's do it. Let's put an offer.
You sure?
I think I know a way that everyone can get what they want.